right. So however you like to describe it, layers, stacks, the whole idea of multiple necklaces is probably one of the hottest jewelry trends happening right now. And instead of you having to figure out how to layer the perfect suite of necklaces, our today's special value brings it to you. And not just in silver, but ultra-fine silver. Ultra-fine 950 silver, the interchangeable 4-chain necklace that is nearly 30 grams of silver, 29.7 grams of silver. Just so we all know, that's a lot. But it's not, as I said, just any silver. It's ultra-fine. It is 95 parts pure silver. And so bringing you a today's special value, and pardon my microphone, you won't have one of those to get in the way, but I want you to see, let me just position this so that we can see it perfectly. I want you to see that what you'll have is an 18-inch snake chain. There's your snake chain right here. You'll have a 20-inch margherita chain. Look at that with all the texture, dimension, and sparkle. A 22-inch paperclip chain, and then a 24-inch popcorn chain necklace. Here's the best part. I'm going to show it to you. Can I do it this way, Zach, really quickly? If you're saying, oh, that's nice, a layered necklace that gives me 4 strands, they are 4 individual necklaces. And this is your closure. It's a magnetic clasp. Do you see that? The magnetic clasp makes it easy to put it on, but look at the ring on the end of that magnetic clasp, and then look at lobster claw clasps on both sides. You've got a lobster claw and a ring, and then lobster claws and rings on every single necklace. What that means is that this is your interchangeable, customizable suite or stack or layer in ultra-fine silver, and you've got a choice. We've got the ultra-fine, and by the way, ultra-fine is 95 parts pure silver, which makes it whiter and brighter and more resistant to tarnish. But we also offer you an 18-karat gold plated version. So that's 18 karat gold plated over the ultra-fine silver. So you're letting us know, silver or yellow, it would be a $210 comparable value to be able to have 4 necklaces. If you could even find a suite like this that gave you the look of 4, but also that are 4 individual necklaces, we're not bringing it to you at $210. We're not even bringing it to you at the $200 regular QVC price. It's $149.98. And I think did you tell me 2,500? 2,500 orders have been placed. So let's say hello to our brand ambassador and expert when it comes to ultrafine silver. Our good friend Patricia Koster is here. I love this. Italian made. Yes. The suite of beautiful chains is done for me, so I can wear it as one gorgeous cascading look, yes, or individual looks that I can mix and match. So let's start with ultrafine for people who might be new.
Right. So for those of you who have not been able to enjoy the luxury of what ultrafine is, it is that top tier line of silver. So usually your sterling silver jewelry is 92.5 parts pure silver, and the rest is alloy. Ultrafine gives you more of the good stuff. It is 95% pure silver. What's that going to do for your jewelry? Leah touched on this. It's going to make it whiter. It's going to make it brighter. It's going to be tarnish resistant, hypoallergenic, nickel free. But of course, ultrafine is made by hand by our artisans in Italy from start to finish.
We actually have some video of that,
yes,
so that you can see the craftsmanship and artistry that goes into it.
Right. So you see here we're showing off all that 950 goodness that gets melted down. Now we go through 8 different workshops in different parts of Italy that do specializing in different parts. So here you see one of our workshops that just the soldering, just the end caps. Mind you, all those pieces, the chains are all made in 4 separate workshops. So once they come together in Vincenza to an assembly artistry workshop, then you're getting all that beauty put together. Now, of course, then You go to Milan and you walk by the Duomo, you put on a beautiful blazer, and you are fully finished from top to bottom. I think that's the greatest story, that they added that beautiful Milan, you know, scene right
the scene at the end.
Yeah.
It's true, because when you think about, you know, you choose your outfit, you plan your activities, you know where you're going, and the finishing touch is the beautiful jewelry you're going to wear. What I love is you've got 4 individual chains. Again, that 18-inch snake chain, that 20-inch margherita chain, that 22-inch paperclip chain, and then you also have the 24-inch
Coriana. So that's your popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah, we call
What's it called?
It's called the Coriana chain. That is like the
Oh.
authentic Italian name. This is really kind of set in Florence. That's where the workshop is. It's in Arezzo, so just not too far from Florence. And again, it is like that iconic chain. So I'm going to just touch on that too, Leah, because I
Okay.
think it's important for our ladies to remember.
And let's look at our ladies too while
Yes,
you're sharing
ladies.
that.
Our
because
ladies look so good.
Here's what's great. I can wear all 4 of those necklaces together, but I can wear them individually. I can mix and play.
Yeah, so really and truly with the necklaces that you're getting, and notice how we're saying necklaces, not chains, because you can wear all 4 individually, or there's 15 different ways with just the ones that we're giving you that you could play. So you see our model here, she's wearing the margherita, which is going to be at that 20-inch length. Then you're going to have the paper clip at the 22 and the Coriana. Notice she's not wearing the snake. Why? Because as Leah showed you before, you could take that off. So now you can wear the snake even on its own individually. But mind you, we go to 4 separate workshops. So the margherita and the paperclip are made in Vicenza. That's in the north. The snake chain and our Coriana, those are made in Arezzo. Here right now, we have also the option of wearing just the 2.
Oh, look how pretty.
Now, the biggest trend, I want to point out to everybody, in Italy, when we went to the jewelry shows, the biggest trend that we're seeing in the world of jewelry is layering. Layering, 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 layering. But we don't want to give you just a trend, you know, fashion statement right now. And this is, again, not fashion jewelry. This is luxury high-end jewelry. But we want to give you the classics, just in a more relevant and updated way.
Yeah.
Where they're going to showcase that ultra-fine. And to me, that margherita chain right there, I mean, on that turquoise, wow.
I mean, that looks so pretty on Maria. And what's nice is whatever your neckline calls for,
Yes.
that's what you decide to do with your beautiful necklaces. And I want to show everyone, if you're wondering, well, how does that work? Because you can wear it all as one, but then they're separate. So the magic, really, the genius is in the finding, the clasp. This is magnetic, so could not be easier to put on and take off without any assistance. And that clasp itself has a ring on one side and a lobster claw on the other. Each of the individual necklaces also have a lobster claw clasp. So I can take the snake chain off and wear it on its own. I can take the margherita chain off and wear it on its own. I can take the paper clip necklace off and wear it on its own. I can take the margherita and wear it on its own. Or any combination of those 4 I can put on that clasp and wear them that way. So it's infinite, the number of looks I can create.
It is. And mind you, I mean, the possibilities don't really stop there.
Yeah.
Think about all of your favorite chains that you already have at home. The closure in itself, that magnetic closure, is probably one of the most expensive aspects of this entire necklace. You wouldn't think so, but that closure actually is more expensive to produce than a couple of these chains.
Really?
It is really just that high-end quality. So now take your Eterna gold chain, add it onto the back of that magnetic closure. Take a different ultra-fine chain, add it in, maybe if you're getting the 18 karat gold version, have a 2-tone look. Or you know what? Say, I really like the margherita, I'm gonna keep it. Get that beautiful blue box and pouch and gift the rest. Nobody's gonna know.
Well, you know, I think about what we'd spend for just a single ultra-fine necklace on its own.
Absolutely.
And that you've got your 18-inch, you've got your 20-inch, you've got your 22-inch, you've got your 24-inch necklace, you've got a snake necklace, you've got a margherita necklace, you've got a paperclip necklace, you've got the I just said, I call it popcorn.
Coriander. But no, it is. No, popcorn. Leah, you've got this. Popcorn is the right name.
But it's coriander is the official.
Officially in Italy, it's the coriander, but really and truly officially also. It's a popcorn. You know what? I'm just trying not to say popcorn now because I'm a little hungry, so I'm going to stick to the coriander.
And again, going back to UltraFine.
Yes.
And what's interesting, too, is to do not just the UltraFine in the beautiful icy white that we've known and loved, but now to be able to do 18 karat gold plated over the UltraFine. So your choices will be either silver, and again, it's 4 separate necklaces on one magnetic clasp that allows you to layer and wear a suite as you see it all together, or mix and match and play and remove each of those necklaces and wear each one individually or any combination that you'd like. So we have the silver, and then we have the yellow, and yellow is 18 karat gold plated over. It's still UltraFine underneath.
It is. UltraFine is, you know, at the core. So you have 950 silver, which again is the Ferrari of silver. It is more of the good stuff. But mind you this, we have had UltraFine at QVC here since 2001. And one of the buyers, you know, that now has his own line here, David Merkstein, you know, was a buyer at QVC years ago. And he said to me, Patricia, I was trying to get UltraFine silver done in an 18 karat gold plating for years at QVC. But guess what? We couldn't do it. Why? Because we simply didn't have the technology. We now, the Italians, have been able to create the technology to be able to give you 18 karat gold plated over the 950 silver that it's going to last you a lifetime.
It's beautiful. Looking at Maria wearing 2 necklaces together, looking at Bridget wearing 3 necklaces together, you and I wearing all 4 necklaces together. And again, this is a $210 value.
Wild.
It was also interesting to me that the team went through 200 different necklaces and chain options in order to come up with the 4 that ultimately would become this today's special value.
So when you're really looking at, you know, the suite that we're giving you, the 4 different chains that we ended up picking in the 4 different lengths, you would think, well, okay, so you guys picked, you know, a few of the chains, put them together, just drape them. Absolutely not. We went to 200 different vendors to go and artisans to be able to pick the right thickness, to be able to pick the right length, to be able to, you know, maybe not use a rope and a margherita instead, and to also curate, because this is a curated look. Have you ever looked in a fashion magazine and go, oh, I wish I had a stylist? We are your stylists here at QVC. We did the legwork for you. If you wanted to go and buy all 4 of these chains, these necklaces, in the right lengths, in the right sizes to make them look put together.
Yeah. It's so true. I mean, because if when you look at your favorite magazines or maybe on Instagram or wherever you know, like to look at pretty jewelry, and you see like, oh, that wonderful suite, those gorgeous necklaces, the stack, if you will, of all those, and they're, you know, perfectly curated. Each one has a unique personality. It's not just all the same thing. It's always so much more interesting when there are individual different chain link designs. And so that's what you have as your today's special value. And can we talk about the amount of silver? Again, there's more silver in UltraFine, and we're just under 30 grams total weight.
I'm so happy that you mentioned that, Leah, because mind you, this TSV has been in the works for months now. And if you know, and you follow prices of silver or of gold, you will know that when this was first of all purchased, when we went and got the silver was a lot lower in price. This will never be repeated. We had to fight for this. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a full jewelry wardrobe. Listen, I'm traveling to Greece with my mom in a few weeks. We went 7 years ago. We're redoing it. My mom, I was telling Maria, has rheumatoid arthritis too. I'm a single gal that lives by myself. What kind of jewelry are we always packing? We're packing the magnetic closures, the things that are easy to put on. But also, you know, I'm going to be able to go to the pool, you know, wear a cover up, and I'm going to wear my margherita chain, and it's going to sparkle like, you know, a ton of diamonds in the sunlight. But then I'm going to go to dinner, and I'm going to want to turn some heads walking into a room. I'm going to wear the whole suite.
I love it.
You know, Nothing else, even not even a pair of earrings. This is gonna speak to herself. It's the age of possibility too, Leah. You gotta feel good.
Absolutely. I love that. And so we're showing you up close. This really is sort of the genius of how you're able to get this beautiful cascading suite of all these gorgeous necklaces together and wear them the way I've done, all together. But if you want to wear just 2 or just 3 or
Just
mix,
one.
exactly. Now, when you're wearing multiples, this is the clasp is how you're able to do it.